Good day, hey, hello, good night, or good evening. Yeah, um, excuse me for looking like a sun-dried tomato or overly ripe tomato. But that's what happened when you think to good for sunscreen. Yeah, then that is like fat sun. You end up being as a red as a tomato. It's an overly ripe tomato. Okay, so today I'm gonna rant. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, or from those of you that's from outside of Africa, hopefully some of you watch, some of you non-Africans. Not that I have a problem with Africans watching or anything. But yeah, anyway, so I live in Windhoek, which is a city in Namibia, which is a country in Africa. Yeah, so in Windhoek, or in Namibia as a we have taxis. You refer to it as cabs. Over here it's taxis. And around here, especially in London, there's like a cajillion taxis. If you're ever looking for one, you'll never find them. But if you are not in the mood for a taxi, you just want to walk, enjoy the fresh air, then those things are everywhere. One of the biggest problems we experience with taxis is because the way they drive. Yeah, like over here, I think about, I hope I'm not exaggerating, maybe let's say 10, 15, no, that's under exaggerated. Yeah, but around here, more than half, way more than half, I think more than 90% of the accidents around here, there's a taxi involved. Because the way they drive, although we have to give taxis credit, they are skilled drivers. Too much skill, one would say, because they they're actually really not skillful. They're reckless because you in an instant they can be a taxi crash, or if the taxi is lucky, you'll avoid the crash. Like the other day, I was in a cab on my way to UNAM, which is the University of Namibia. So I was in a cab, and while we were driving, this guy couldn't get his brakes fast enough, and he went with his face or with the front of the taxi right into a bumper of a car, and it was a bucky. So just imagine the damage it did to itself. It's like the bucky is like standing, and here is the cab from behind, full speed, bah! And in an instant, there was a taxi crash just because he felt that he needs to get there quick and he couldn't get his brakes on time. Um, I believe, I believe, if he was slower, although he might have not avoided the accident, but the damage wouldn't have been that big. It's like because on impact, airbags came out, the windshield almost shattered, like it had cracks like everywhere. And yeah, and the front of the car was horrible. So taxis around here, ish, they sort of a good thing, but they're also a big bad thing because most of us that are unlicensed and that can't drive rely on taxis to get us where we want. So sometimes you just have to shut up and live with it. Yeah, the answers. And it's like the other day, like I think 2 3 weeks after my accident, uh, I was like so sort of panicky. I was getting into a cab, and and one day while we were on our way, I just sat there in the cab, and for a moment I wondered, can't I just slap this scab man at the back of his head and tell him, hey, remorsig. Like, he can't most drive like a pig. Yeah, so yeah, I guess that's my rant about the cabs. Yeah, the taxis over here, and how bad we experience them, and how we actually need them, but they just need to, like, this is a skill in the amount of accidents they're involved in and the irresponsibility level. They need to bring it down to at least this, because with reckless driving, it's this long, huge, I don't know. um we have, I think, some way the government has to intervene to bring this down to this, because at some point most people will be so scared to take a cab because they'll just be afraid they'll be a victim of another taxi accident. So yeah, that was my rant for the day. So if you would like to add something, just like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, and then just comment and say what you want to say, and please don't talk anything about me being looking like an overly red tomato. Yeah, so yeah, and during this festive season I would just like to say stay safe, and if you're the driver of a car and you like getting there fast, remember getting there fast does getting there fast necessarily mean getting there alive. So yeah, so over this festive season, just be safe and yeah, enjoy your time and use protection and use sunscreen, as I saw end of